Hi, welcome to Simple Cooking at For Simple Life with the Bald Guy. Simple cooking, it's an equation. Simple recipes plus simple skills plus simple tools equals simple cooking. So we're going to be continuing on with our product or tools review series. Simple cooking needs a really basic, simple set of tools. And if you have these, you can really develop and cook most things. Some do need specific things, but you can always alter and change those to fit the simplicity of what you're wanting to do. You can get all kinds of tools, that's for sure. They'll take your money, believe me. So today we are reviewing knives. And this is it's not a set, but they're two. It's from the same company. There's an 8-inch and a 10-inch Victorinox Fibrox. Get that confused. Victorinox Fibrox straight edge chef's knives. So 8-inch, 10-inch. Victorinox are made in Switzerland with high carbon steel. And these were also reviewed by over 4,000 people online in Amazon. And then these were the highest rated. This was the highest rated knife in the America's Test Kitchen review for best budget. So lower end on the cost spectrum, but really equaled a lot of the knives that were, over $100, $200, $300. And I've had expensive knives, and this really does stand the test of time. It's just a really well-made product. And so let's see some of the specs here. I'm just going to read off. Let's see, the high carbon steel, it is a combo of two different steels. In some of the cheaper knives, they use a softer steel. And then when they're blending these two specific steels together, creates this blade. I love the Fibrox handles. At first they felt a little different, but it's essentially a high impact plastic or rubber. It's not squishy, so it's plastic, I guess. And it seemed a little narrow. And I'd cooked with a lot of different knives when I was a chef. And just using other people's knives, and at first it was weird, but it really does fit my hand. I love the handle of these. They're kind of flatter, they're not as round, and Tanya has smaller hands, and they work really well for her. So for a good general knife, this is definitely highly recommended by me. I've had both of these a couple years now, and they're workhorses. They're really easy to sharpen. I have a specific sharpener that I use, really inexpensive. It's a 2-blade sharpener. So I do top them off pretty much every time I use them just to keep that edge, but they're designed for sharpness and edge retention. And so if it's coming out of Switzerland, it's pretty usually highly and well engineered product. But they have a really good rock just as far as using the knife. The 10-inch, I like for larger items if you're, boning a chicken or breaking down a chicken, something like that, where you need a little more length in the blade. Really good knife. The 8-inch fits. This would be a really good starting knife if you're just looking to build your knife set. And just get this to start with. Price point's really well. It'll last you a lifetime. Like I said, I've had this over 2 years and I cook pretty much every night. So it's done well. So would definitely highly recommend those products. There are more products that I've, let's see, I think about 6 months to a year ago, I started just kind of ordering some things because my stuff was just so old and most of it had fallen apart. I make do with it, but just to really have a nice, basic, well-rounded kitchen with tools that actually work is a blessing. Great gifts for people. So if you have somebody that's graduating and out of school and getting an apartment, great beginning knife. Somebody getting married, just some really good ideas. And if you are looking for gift packages, definitely watch the reviews. These will last somebody a lifetime. So once again, the simple tools out of the simple cooking equation: recipes, skills, and tools. Thanks for joining me today. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We'll have 2 videos coming out a week. I do have some new cookbooks I'm going to be reviewing around simple cookbooks. So a great way to just get yourself into cooking if your skill level is not where you want it to be. So we can develop skills here as well. So look at some of the skills videos, and just some good cookbooks coming up too. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.